Hey everyone, welcome back to the Race5 Smokehouse and Grill, and today we are going to be cooking a tri-tip like a brisket. Stick around. Alright, thanks for hanging around everybody. And today we're going to do something that a lot of people say that you should not do, and that's cook a tri-tip like a brisket. Typically you cook a tri-tip to about medium rare, cut it, eat it like a steak, and it's great. Done a couple videos about that. I'll include those in this video. But today I'm going to do an experiment because I've seen it elsewhere and it looks great, and we're going to do this tri-tip like a brisket. So first thing we're going to do is remove the excess fat, the hard fat that we know is not going to render, just like a brisket. So here's the tri-tip we have. Beautiful marbling across here. It's about 2.3 pounds. After I get done trimming it, probably be closer to the 2-pound range. So let's get a quick trim on it. You can see on here there's not a lot of heavy fat on here, so this is going to be an easy trim. Just get this hard stuff out of here that you know is not going to render, not going to taste good. Try not to scalp it like I just did there. Get under some of this silver skin. Okay, that's all I'm going to trim off is here. Just the stuff we know is not going to render. So today I'm going to be using as a rub Pork Mafia steak and burger rub. Awesome on beef. It's going to be great on this. So let's hit it. We're going to hit it liberally on all sides. Okay, it's all rubbed up. Next we're going to get the Weber Smoky Mountain fired up. I'm going to do the Minion method with Jealous Devil lump charcoal and some chunks of oak wood laid within the raw unlit coal. So as it burns, we're going to get that nice smoky flavor coming through as well. So let's get that fired up, and once it's up to temperature, we'll put this on the grill. Okay, temperature up to grill. It's at around 230 right now. We're going to shoot for about the 250 range for this cook. So let's go ahead and get this tri-tip on. We're going to stick the temp probe in the thickest part because that's what's most important. We know that the other parts are probably going to get done sooner. So we're going to keep it in the thickest part. We're going to cook this till about 160, 165 since we're doing this like a brisket. And that's when we're going to wrap this in butcher paper and get it back on. So let's close this up and let's let it roll till it hits about an internal of 160, 165. So our tri-tip is at 165 internal. It's time to wrap. This is looking really nice and juicy. But now this is where it gets fun. I have some fresh beef tallow here. I'm going to pour some on the paper, wrap this up nice and tight, let this go to about 200, 205. I'm telling you right now, this smells great with that steak and burger seasoning from Pork Mafia. This is going to be great. So this is how we're going to do it. Just a little bit of the tallow on here. You don't need to go crazy. All that's going to do is give you a little bit extra moisture while it's sitting in there. We're going to give it a good wrap. Now back on the grill until the thickest point of the tri-tip hits 203. Let's get it back on. We'll be back when it's time to slice this bad boy up. Okay, so this went till about 203 internal. I pulled it out, let it rest in a cooler for a little over an hour. We're gonna head unwrap it, take a look at it, slice it, and try it. It is super tender. This thing smells amazing. Let's slice it up and see how it tastes. Now with the tri-tip, you should cut it certain ways. The way the grain runs, it goes all over. For this one, I'm gonna cut it right here. And then I'm gonna slice this way to run along the grain. Against the grain, I should say. This is so tender. Look at that. All right. It's so good. For those who say you shouldn't do it this way, probably have never tried to do it this way. I like it both ways. Hot and fast till you get to a medium rare, or cooking it like a brisket. Both of them are fantastic. Tri-tips are awesome. Check it out, try it out. And try the recipe out. Let me know how it goes for you. Give me a subscription, a like, and a share. If you like what we're doing here, it really means a lot for us to do so. Anyway, thanks guys, and talk to you soon. This is good.